Good morning, bonjour, buenos dias. Today is Caribbean Youth Day, and I want to take the opportunity to extend solidarity greetings to all the youth leaders and young people of the Caribbean. Indeed, it is also an opportunity for me to extend best wishes to all who continue to labor in the vineyard of youth development. The theme for Caribbean Youth Day 2016 is Agenda 2030, from rhetoric to action. We have heard the cries, we have heard the calls over the last few years from young people expressing frustration, expressing disbelief and dissatisfaction about the gap between the countless statements, final communiques, and position papers and actual implementation. We have held governments to task for not implementing their promises, for not implementing the contents of well-intended statements, such as the Paramaribo Declaration and the CARICOM Commission on Youth Development report, to name a few. However, as we commemorate today as the Caribbean Youth Day, as we celebrate the contribution that young people have played, continue to, and will play in the sustainable development of the Caribbean region, we must take time to also focus on the shortcomings, on the gaps, on the need for the restructuring, rejuvenation, and repositioning of the Caribbean youth movement. The task that the leadership of that movement has undertaken over the years is noble. It is not easy, however. Oftentimes we criticize them when they fall short. But do we often lend our support? One cannot say that is consistent. So my call for youth leaders, for young people, for those of us involved in the youth development movement, is to make a commitment to rededicate ourselves to working with the leaders, the Tijani, Timothy, Nakadian, Tioka, all those youth leaders throughout the Caribbean who have been shining bright stars, to work with them to help rebuild the youth movement. We must go reach across various borders. We must break down the barriers of language and reach out to Nepatali in Haiti and to Nadej in Guadeloupe. We must reach across the Caribbean. Do not allow old colonial barriers to prevent us from accomplishing what is our historical responsibility. Let us rebuild and reorganize the Caribbean youth movement. Happy Caribbean Youth Day. Continue to celebrate your contribution. Yours has been a significant contribution to the Caribbean sustainable development and indeed the Caribbean civilization. Thank you. One love.